Guys, what an extraordinary morning to wake up to. That's right. We have saved the server. And when I say we, I mean the community has saved the server. Check out the post that New World said 1 hour ago on X. After thorough consideration of community's feedback received about the planned world mergers, the decision has been made to retain one world in AP Southeast and SA East regions. The decision to merge worlds is made with consideration for many areas affected by player populations such as queue times and availability of opportunities to take part in multiplayer content. Our goal is to provide the best experience for players possible, and we understand concerns around latency and how important performance is to players. We thank you for all your feedback and for the enthusiasm for the New World Arterium and communities in the AP Southeast and Southeast regions. Below is an updated list of mergers taking place. To El Dorado, US West, Aquarius and Palladius, to Delos, AP South, Cerberus and Crux. And this is one that I really care about. To Ares, EU, to Iroka, to Pangaea, Sunju to East, to Tatum, PlayStation only, and there you go, guys. It's official. This just goes to show when people power comes together, when the community comes together, and we make our voices heard, we go down kicking and screaming, we can make change. Amazon is a huge company, known for not really caring about the smaller guys. Well, today, they showed a hint, a sign, a glimmer of light that they are changing their ways, that they will respond to the community, that they will actually reverse decisions if the community is not happy. And this is a fantastic win. So guys, if you don't know what was happening, a few days ago, New World basically updated us, telling us they were gonna merge the AP server with US West, which was the El Dorado server. This was terrible news, not only for ping, because the ping will go from 30 to 200 plus, but also time zone changes, which means all the big, important endgame activities would be locked behind times that most people can't achieve because they're during working hours or early mornings. So now, with this change, we have our server back. We have our community back. And not only that, we're going to be merged with other Southeast Asian countries. I mean, mostly Australian servers will be joined together. So we actually have a bigger community. So this is a huge, huge win and very, very exciting. Let's read some of the comments here from the guys. Okay. Awesome decision. This is a great move for the players in those regions. Big W. Legend. All 12 AP players rejoice. Well, okay. This is ridiculous. If it was just 12 players, I'm telling you right now, if it was just 12 players, Amazon wouldn't have made this decision. It's quite clear that we have a huge, huge community. Huge enough to make a shift. This guy is probably just jealous because his server, probably in the US, is just full of bots and no real community. So he's just probably just jealous. Jay Oddity, a very welcome change. I do wonder how this decision was made in the first place, but thank you for listening to the players. I'm going to like that. 3-hour queue for OPI and SA, they are already dead. Okay, well, that's not true. Like, this is not a 3-hour queue. This is literally, I mean, I've never waited any longer. The longest I've ever waited is 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the longest. Guys, this is huge news, but the only concern is, the only problem is like the New World game and its impact in Australia, for example, it was on a roll of momentum. It was gaining player base. It was gaining popularity again. People were streaming it again. People were talking about the game again. And all of a sudden, they put this huge nail in that, right in the middle of potential huge growth. And what it does is now, for 2 days, we were sending out messaging saying the game is dead again. And now we have to reverse all that and start it up again. The only problem in these decisions is it creates that smell again, that smell I talked about, because New World is known for making terrible decisions. And it's amazing they reversed this decision, but also it just adds to the catalogue of all the bad decisions they make. New World really need to pull their heads in. The team at New World need to pull their heads in and stop making bad decisions, because it's really hard to shake the reputation they have when they keep making these decisions. Next time they make a decision like this, they should engage with the community first. Get opinions first. You know why RuneScape is such a successful game? It's because RuneScape literally listens to the community. They do polls. And most of the time, Jagex will listen to the community first. It's only been a few times that Jagex makes decisions without the players' permission. For example, when they added gender pronouns into the game, they didn't listen to the community then, and that pissed off a lot of people. Not because it's like some sort of, hate towards a certain group, but just because it was just unusual for Jagex not to ask their community first. And don't get me wrong, Jagex has done it a few times, but that one was very significant. My point being is, RuneScape, which is now becoming one of the world's biggest MMOs, a game that's lasted more than 20 years, is huge because they listen. And they listen hard. So hopefully New World realizes that listening to their community is their biggest asset. That they have a great game here, and now they need to get rid of that smell. They need to jump into a pool of water and shower, basically. They are covered in shit. And now they need to uncover themselves. Unshit themselves, basically. They need to wash themselves from this smell and allow us creators and the community to come together to promote how beautiful and wonderful this game is. So let's hope we can do that. But yes, guys, massive news. Super happy. I want to see in the comment section what your thoughts are. Please, can you give me some feedback? Are you happy with this decision? Are you going to come back to the game? Or was this decision just far too... Was this enough for you to not trust New World? But... God, look, we have to give them props. We do have to give them props. They have reversed the decision. And they didn't have to do it. Honestly, they didn't have to do it, and they did. So that is a good sign. I will give them props to that. So it's a big day, guys. It's a big, big day. Thank you again to everyone who helped, who commented, who reached out, who screamed, who was part of the protest, who commented on my stream, commented on other people's streams, who reached out on Twitter, who wrote letters to Amazon, petitions, all those comments on Discord. Obviously, all that overwhelming feedback put a huge amount of pressure on the team at New World, and they finally opened their eyes and became awake to what they're dealing with. This is a serious situation, and one of the most important communities, both of these communities, came together, and we won. Guys, we officially won. Guys, we officially saved New World. Let's have some fun. Let's start grinding again. And let's make this game great again.